CNN Chief National Security Analyst Jim Sciutto is joining us now. Jim, you heard Bolton's comments there, where he basically is saying the more you push this publicly, the worse you're making things. What do you make of this?
I think two reality checks. One is that a lot of this talk in Trump's first term, annexing Greenland, etc., we would dismiss as just bluster. We should not. Trump is serious. His team is serious about somehow getting at least a greater role there. And you know that's true. He's sending his son there. He's talking about visiting himself, but also to Bolton's point about the way they're talking about it. They're talking about this as a national security issue. And it was notable, I saw this a few days ago, that Trump's former national security advisor, Robert O'Brien, he tweeted, "If our great ally Denmark can't commit to defending the island, the U.S. will have to step in," as POTUS 47 said, referring to President-elect Donald Trump. They're calling this a security issue and therefore laying the groundwork to say this is central to U.S. national security and we're prepared to do whatever we need to do to get greater control there. So what does that mean? Trump talks about buying it. Doesn't seem like a realistic option, but would they put pressure on a U.S. treaty ally to allow a greater U.S. presence there? Perhaps. But here's the other reality check, Sarah, and that is that, as John Bolton said, Denmark has elected leaders, Greenland has elected leaders, and the prime ministers of both Greenland, which is a territory of Denmark, and Denmark itself have both said, we're not interested in being bought by the United States, regardless of social media posts that Trump has been sharing of one or two people in Greenland with MAGA hats on.
And neither is Canada, for that matter, which he has also said should be part of the United States. So we will see how this all plays out. There are some serious issues here, though, as you point out.
And to that point, Sarah, I'll just note this. The Canada piece about making Canada a 51st state, that one, when I speak to folks in Trump's world, not particularly serious. The Panama Canal, when Trump talks about that, they're serious about the Panama Canal. And again, they're framing it as a security issue that China is involved there. They're citing treaties from 100 years ago about what would allow the U.S. to take it over again. And it all falls under their kind of new sense of a Monroe Doctrine, that this is our hemisphere, America's hemisphere, and we will operate here however we like, and we might even push close allies, whether that be Denmark, Canada, Mexico, to do what President-elect Trump wants, regardless of what those close allies want. It's a brave new world, Sarah. We should prepare for it.
Certainly a confusing one from someone who has said he doesn't want to get involved in, for example, international issues. And here we are talking about annexing other countries. Jim Sciutto, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thanks a
John?
lot.